Right, the Merry Christmas edition of Woodlands Winners. Mark Hughes, hello to you.
Morning, Paulie. Merry Christmas to you and Stacey.
Well, Stacey needs a note. Stacey, she's not in the green. She's not in the army green. So we need an official note from the mother there. But other than that, morning, Stace. What a beautiful day you've got.
Yeah, Auckland's really putting it on up here. And to be fair, it's not the green, but it is a Sweet Lou Diamond Creek Farm shirt. So it still sort of fits the bill in a way, I suppose.
we actually find you in Sudsy's paddock. So you've got anyone wondering who that is behind? That is Lather Up, who we're going to highlight one of the winners in a second. But Hughesy, just firstly for the Australians and for the New Zealanders, I suppose operating hours over Christmas. How's people going to be affected when they're doing their orders?
Yeah, look, so just for next week, normal Saturday, Sunday for Monday, closed Christmas Eve, closed Christmas Day, and then orders resume on Boxing Day, the 26th, for collection on Friday. And the following week, the start of the new year, is just a normal week for us. Yep.
So just as long as everyone's aware of that, don't ring Tuesday, Wednesday. Yep. Please. And we say that nicely, but yeah, I'm sure someone will, but would probably prefer it. Right, Hughesy, we're going to start off. Stacey's in Sudsy's paddock, and Sudsy had another winner. We picked this one out a couple of weeks ago. DJ's Miss, daughter of Lather Up at Globe Derby, just last Monday.
Yeah, look, punished home in 27 and change to win her first two-year-old for the season, which was really good. Looked to be struggling on the turn, but gee whiz, the last furlong, she found the line really strongly. So congratulations to Max Beasley, who bred her. I spoke to him this week, and he's been delighted with her. So she heads to the paddock now, and for a well-deserved break, and I'm pretty confident she'll be a nice Oak sort of filly for South Australia in 2025.
I had a bit to do with Max over the journey. He actually bought Bongo Miss, the mother of that horse, off me, and he's a very, very passionate man, and it is good to see. And there's been a couple of other highlights, and just recently in Tassie, there's a couple of crackers there by Sudsy that I've seen. I want to make sure people are aware of those as well, but we'll get onto those next year so they're aware of those. Stace, you're going to play at home. I'm going to play this video just a little bit earlier because that's the filly third last. We've just got the fourth last now. Letting Rip, the daughter of Sweet Lou in Duchess Megxit. This was some sort of win. Look at the last half, 55-9 and 27-2 last quarter, and come from a mile off on beating a quality filly too.
It was an outstanding run. The horse in front was, I believe, second favourite to her and probably had every chance, but she was just too good. She had to do that work, sustain that run 3 wide, and to be able to keep coming like she does here. You see her just really digging in. Like she's just next level, this filly. She's had such a great season. She was a nice 2-year-old too, but yeah, her 3-year-old season's really been impressive. I think she's had 9 wins, and obviously that was a second Group 1 in a row. So pretty impressive. And she backs up again tonight at Auckland with the Golden Gate $100,000 finals, and she's drawn barrier 3. So you would like to think that she's probably only going to add to that tally tonight, which will take her earnings, if she does, over 500,000. So pretty impressive for a 3-year-old filly.
You actually stole my thunder. 456,000 officially. That filly has won, and she's been, terrific. So beautifully well handled by Zach across the journey too. Barry Purdon and Scotty Phelan trained this horse. It's just been a highlight to watch this filly come on the scene. Speed. The one thing she has is just such brutal speed, and that, of course, was the Woodlands Stud Queen of Hearts, fillies and mares. That was a Group 1 too. So, of course, Woodlands sponsoring and supporting race series on both sides of the ditch. Doesn't matter where you are, right across the board, including Western Australia, Hughesy, where we see Scooter B, the son of Better's Light, go 3 from 3 for the Hall Camp, and this horse was explosive the last quarter.
Yeah, look, he's a little pocket rocket. He's a Better's Delight, which we bred out of a Dream Away mare. And tell you what, point-to-point speed, I don't think there's been a quicker 2-year-old in Perth this year. As you say, 3 out of 3, punched home in 27, roared away from the rest of the opposition, 155. Looks like a very, very serious horse going forward. And, you'd say he'd be a very good 3-year-old in amongst the better races for the 3-year-olds in Western Australia next season in 2025.
Been some year for Betters Delight. He's probably got the 2-year-old of the year sewn up in New Zealand. There's a couple putting their hands up in Australia as well, in some of the states as well going forward. He's just done an amazing job. Plus, a couple of the old boys don't go too bad either. Yeah, there's a horse guy, I think he's called Leap to Fame or something. He goes pretty fair as well. So he's just a absolute champ. I asked Stace to be in the King's paddock, but you overrode it, Hughesy, apparently.
Well, look, she's got options. When she's at the farm, but you know,
I've picked one that doesn't want anything to do with me, which isn't great.
Well, we'll go. We'll actually go to the one Hughesy did suggest in down by the seaside. Another super impressive win, and another horse that might add to his tally tonight. But Chase Me come from a mile back off him again in a fence-dominated race. Yeah, this was another really, really good win here for the Anna Donnelly camp, Stace.
Yeah, this horse has been impressive every time he stepped out. Just a 2-year-old, so hopefully got a big, bright future ahead of him. But again, he did the work too, like Duchess makes it 3 wide, not getting anything handed to him, and he just keeps coming. There's one sort of that flies down the outside at him, but he holds it off, and yeah, he's in again tonight, again in one of those $100,000 Golden Gate finals. So it'd be good to see him repeating the dose. I think he's had 5 starts now for 2 wins and 3 placings. So he's never been out of the top 3, and yeah, looks to have a bright future.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's one of those horses that been a bit cruel by barrier draws, and I actually thought he drew barrier 3 tonight, but he hasn't. He's drawn out wide again. He's drawn out wide again, and yeah, Arna Donnelly's he's got a bright future. He just the rub of the green with the barrier draws is not working for him. We comment so many times about Seaside. I don't care which one of you guys answers this with the fillies. He's got so many high-class fillies, but there are so many boys out there doing the job as well, Hughesy. Like it's they're everywhere.
Yeah, look, he's had another really good week. Double here in Australia yesterday. And I think a double the day before as well. A couple of 4-year-olds won, 2 3-year-olds yesterday. He's just day in, day out, just getting winners everywhere. And he's just building a brand. Clearly 6 on the 2-year-old size list in Australia now. He leaped over Poster Boy last week. 7 less runners than Poster Boy, mate, and made more money than him, and the same amount of winners. So he's marching like we forecast he would. A lot of yearlings at the sales next year, which we can really look forward to, and just been a multiple Group 1 sire across both countries this year as well. And
he's done it off small pools as well. They weren't big pools, especially the first and second year weren't massive pools of horses.
Yeah, look, he had a slow build like Sweet Lou did. Lou had a few more mares in his court early doors, but yeah, as we've always said to everybody, we believe Seaside was on a not too dissimilar trajectory to Sweet Lou. Lou has bred a few more over the journey, but the numbers are starting to shake up, and we can see that. He's definitely in the top 10 2-year-old size in Australia, and the top 10 3-year-olds as well, and having a really big season in New Zealand. I think he had 2 2-year-old winners in last Friday night, one across Auckland, that one there, and one at Addington. So he's making a name for himself.
As are all the boys. The names and numbers have been going underneath. Cam Grant, Stace's number, the Woodlands Farm number as well is always there as well. So please get in touch. Collections still running as normal. Just take Tuesday, Wednesday off. Please show a bit of respect. Let people enjoy the Christmas break. Your serves will wait a couple of days and go from there. But yeah, other than that, everything keeps rolling on right through the new year. We won't be doing a Woodlands winners. In between that, I might put some highlights up if I get bored in between, but we won't be doing a Woodlands winners until the other side of Christmas. So just be aware of those. Get in touch with the guys. The yearling sales are coming up, and yeah, I don't have one, Cambrai. Mine still hasn't come. So, but it is online. We can actually safely say that the NZB Standardbred catalogue is online, and we want to make sure people promote that. There's been a couple bred this week, Stace, but one we're going to highlight here is a horse called Rikiro Lightning. The Rikiro name's had a great week, couple of weeks, and Sam Otley in the cart. We have a half brother to this horse going through the sales.
I think it's a full brother. I might have got that.
Yeah, well, it could be.
I think it's a bit of stuff. But anyway, regardless, it's a brother to this one who does. You can see him here. He's 4-ish wide, doing work early. Eventually ends up in the front. I don't know how much you're going to show of the race, Paul, but he does work forward here. He's parked at this point and then gets to the front and actually turning for home. He looks like he's probably only going to run a nice placing after doing all of this work, but I would say he got headed and then comes again and actually gets the win. So it was a really brave win from this horse. And Ronnie Dorr and his team have been big supporters of Woodlands and brought plenty off us over the years. So it was great to see them get this win with this horse. I believe this one was actually bred by Kelly Blakemore and now Woodlands have leased the mare to get the colt that's in the sale this year. So sort of kept in house. But yeah, a really brave win this one. So hopefully the brother gets half the heart that this guy has.
Hughesy, it's a great family, though, of course, with Willow or My Willow, depending on which side of the ditch you're standing, is also closely related because she's also by Better's Delight as well. So it's a proven cross that works. We've got this guy winning here on the grass. You don't worry about the times in any way, but it is a definitely a cross that works. And as I said, with Willow being involved in that family as well, it definitely works. It's a line that works.
Oh yeah, look, it's a super. It's a really good cross and a highly sought after family that just leaves winners on each generation. So yeah, looking forward to February. 35 large for us to sell. Less than 8 weeks away now if you're looking at the calendar. So I reckon it might be 7 weeks tomorrow, maybe, is it? It's a Saturday. Maybe 8. So looking forward to that. A brace from all our boys, American Ideal Betters, Sweet Lou, and a really good cropper down by the seaside and some What the Hills will be selling there in the middle of February. Looking forward to that immensely.
Tony's phone number was there. What do we change it to, Stace? To ring, if we're from Australia, we ring +64 and drop off.
+64 and drop the 0.
Yep, and that'll get in touch with Tony for any information with the Australians. That will be the last video that'll go up. It'll be the Holden slide as well at the end of it. So you just watch all the videos again, go through some of these great winners by the boys for this week, and Tony's number will be there to get in touch with him in regards to any of the yearlings. Don't forget to get in touch with the guys with the service fees, and we still want people to continue to breed. There are so many people breeding, some real high quality stock everywhere. I was recently in Tasmania. I've seen a couple of the Lather Ups, beautiful down by the seaside filly, out of a Derby winner. They're everywhere, so it's a great time of year. Guys, thank you. Merry Christmas, and thank you for 2024. 2025 will be here before we know it, but thank you very much for contributing with this show, but also everything else you helped me with through the year. So Merry Christmas to both of you.
Thanks, Paul. Same to you and Stace. And just a big shout out to our team that are in the collection shed 3 days a week for 4.5 months. So from Andrew through to Anne-Marie, Kelly, all the hands on deck there, to Leanne, our courier, and to Belinda, our courier in Australia as well. A big shout out to them for all the hard work. They do a lot of stuff that people don't see or hear about. So we are lost without that crew. So, and thank you to everybody that supported us again this season.
No. Stace?
Absolutely. Merry Christmas to you, both of you guys, but also everyone out there. And yeah, just following on from what Mark said, the whole team here at Woodlands, they do a great job. I'll admit I wasn't up at the 4 a.m, maybe slightly earlier click this morning. I let them do that one themselves. But yeah, it's a lot of work goes in behind the scenes that possibly people don't realise, and to get that semen out to all the breeders. So we appreciate them, and we appreciate the breeders that are obviously supporting us and supporting our stallions. So yeah, wishing everyone a very safe and Merry Christmas, and good luck to everybody racing at all the different circuits over the period as well.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, mate.
Paul.
31 and 3 was that second quarter. Back on the inside to I Got Chills, and there followed Kevin Klein as here's Chase Me and the Chief David Butcher progressing quickly around, runners out 3 wide. You're the One That I Want, Debbie Lincoln, the Jolly Roger out the back as the speed comes into the pace now. So get to the end of the back straight, and the leader Confederate leads by 3/4. Up on the outside, Tyson, Chase Me caught on a limb out 3 wide. Bodine Hunter waiting the HR Fiskin passing lane. The Jolly Roger's gone for a gallop out the back. Event then to Door Out Wider on the track, then to Kevin Klein. 28 was the quarter down the back. You're the One That I Want's going to be the widest, and all dressed up, nowhere to go as I Got Chills, homeward bound. The leader is Confederate, Chase Me's after it, Tyson. Back on the inside, Bodine Hunter, I Got Chills, and right down the outside, You're the One That I Want, Chase Me. You're the One That I Want. The filly's putting in big strides, Chase Me. You're the One That I Want, Chase Me. Chase Me's too good.
Throwing out a big challenge to the leader. DJ's Miss within 4 metres. Captain Fearless needs to respond. 10 away to Girl with Secrets, and last of all is Captain Caroline. They're approaching the bend. Captain Fearless by 2 metres. DJ's Miss is still there. 15 away to a Girl with Secrets. 100 metres to go. Leader is Captain Fearless. DJ's Miss is coming. She's still 3 or 4 metres away though. Captain Fearless, DJ's Miss. She's coming very late. Captain Fearless, DJ's Miss.
Doug's Legacy off the far turn with Scooter B. A full length to Captain's Creek and 1.5 to American Major at the Chicken Man 400. 29.3 third quarter. Scooter B and Captain's Creek right on his hammer. They come away from Doug's Legacy going up on the outside of American Major, and back at the tail are Camel Plus and She's All Go. Scooter B into the straight, got away again on Captain's Creek to lead a length. Good gap back to Doug's Legacy from American Major, but Scooter B is strutting out nicely down the straight. 3 in a row coming up for the favourite, and Scooter B goes on to win by 2.5 to 3 lengths. Scooter B 3.5 on the line to Captain's Creek.
They're followed then by Dance Till Dawn. Duchess Meg's at the race favourite. She's taking off now, but she's going to have to reel off a really big figure. She's going to have to run the hands off the clock to beat Princess Meritaten. 400 out. Further back, Joe's Rock. 28 and 7 down the back. Princess Meritaten. Here's Duchess Megxit moving up to Lady of the Light. Mr. Kaplan, H.R. Fiskin passing lane. Princess Meritaten let down by 1.25 lengths. Duchess Megxit, Mr. Kaplan, Lady of the Light and Treacherous Gal. Princess Meritaten, Duchess Megxit, 100 to go. What a sterling battle here. The leader, Princess Meritaten, Duchess Megxit winding up on the outside. Duchess Megxit, what a win! What a win in the Woodlands Stud. Queen of Hearts, Duchess Megxit. Princess Meritaten second, and Treacherous Gal third.
Down to the start, 1950, set now. Racing in the second, and the early gate speed came from Beautiful Crazy, Jenna and Vesta. Rakiro Lightning makes a line of 4 just off those. Good Time Betty, and toward the inside is Ambleside Drive. Red Wine Kisses probing through in the centre will grab the back of Jenna, then came Chappé. Followed then by Unico Tessa. Chappé got pushed down to the fence there. Then came Freedom's Beauty, and 3 or 4 lengths away to Willow Valley. It was pretty competitive up front. Jenna eventually found the lead up by 1.5 lengths. Up on the outside, Rakiro Lightning now has it on for the lead, and behind the pacemaker is Beautiful Crazy. 1/1/4 is Vesta, then Ambleside Drive. Racing one off is Red Wine Kisses. Chappé next along the inside of Good Time Betty. 2 or 3 lengths away, Unico Tessa, Freedom's Beauty, and 8 lengths away to Willow Valley. Working up into the back, off the back, they have about 5.50 left to go. The leader is Rakiro Lightning. By a neck on Unico Tessa. Jenna sweats the run. She's had a gorgeous trip, third underneath of Vesta. They're followed then by Beautiful Crazy, Red Wine Kisses, Ambleside Drive, Good Time Betty, Freedom's Beauty, and Chappé start to run from the back. The leader passing the 350 is Rakiro Lightning from Unico Tessa. Then Jenna, who's awaiting the lane. Vesta up 3 wide, and then Red Wine Kisses, Beautiful Crazy into the straight. Leader is Rakiro Lightning. Unico Tessa up on the outside. Coming home well, Chappé in the deep. Jenna running on along the far side. It's Jenna and Chappé. Chappé galloped. Jenna got through. Rakiro Lightning, Unico Tessa. Here's the post, and Rakiro Lightning, I think, fought back to win it. Rakiro Lightning, maybe a nose from Jenna and Unico Tessa, then Ambleside Drive. Freedom's Beauty. Chappé got pacing again when looking at charts halfway down, finished midfield from Vesta.